Hello. Hello. Hi. Uh, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really tired tonight. I had a really tough week. At work. Everyone, like, everyone in the office at least has agreed to come into work Saturday or Sunday. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to. I mean, um, it's not, oh, I can't even think. It's not mandatory to come in, but everyone's doing it anyway. I already promised I can come in next weekend, so whatever. Honestly, this is one of the things I don't really like about office jobs, Everyone's gotta do more than what they're paid to do. I'm always the kind, who does the bare minimum. Unless they agree to pay me more, in which case, yeah, of course I'll do more. It's just, I don't really like the culture of excellence for the sake of excellence, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like you're doing the best at a job because it's expected for you to do the best, not because it's what you agreed to do. Like, if my job description says I have to do this to get paid this much, then I'm only gonna do this. I won't add that or that or that. I'm just mumbling right now because I gotta give time for the update. For StarRail to update. Oh my god. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So, how's everyone's week been? Mine's been kind of rough. But I'm holding in. I'm gonna do this. It's only been like my second week at this job. Second week? Has it been? Really? Okay, it's been less than a month at least. But I'm gonna hold it in. I'm gonna make it through till the very end. Let me just yeah, so as you know, I'm streaming on a laptop. I do everything on my laptop. So yeah, the storage space in my laptop is basically non-existent now. So I'm thinking of maybe possibly, like, if I don't have the money for the RAM and stuff, for that extra RAM, I think I need to let go of one of the games, So either Wuwa, Wuthering Waves, or Genshin, or StarRail. I personally highly doubt it's gonna be StarRail because I enjoy StarRail more than I do Wuthering Waves or Genshin. But yeah, this is another thing about it. Back to my tangent about office work and stuff. This is another thing I don't like about working in an office, like the culture of working in an office. You doing things because it's expected of you, not because it's what you want. Like, I stream because I want to, because it's fun for me, because even though I don't get any money from it at all, it's a time to myself where I can just have fun. But for me, for work, or like office work at least, it's something I do because it's what I have to do. Yeah, so basically streaming is what I want to do. Well, office job is what I have to do. And stuff like chores and grocery shopping is what I need to do. So that's a separate thing, Okay. I just remembered I needed to do something real quick. So hold on. as you heard, I'm not gonna be able to come in. I'm gonna have to go to work next weekend, so yeah, I'm gonna have to. Maybe I will definitely still stream, but maybe I'm gonna have to reschedule the Saturday stream. So for me, it's gonna be, I'm gonna change it from 10 p.m. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So like around this time, but for Saturday. So for you guys, it's gonna be, yeah, in Universal Standard Time. It's gonna be 2 p.m. Saturday. Yeah, Japan Standard Time's gonna be 11 p.m. Saturday, and Eastern Standard Time's gonna be 10 a.m. Saturday. Yeah, probably. Oh my god, I'm so tired, and it's still downloading. Sorry, this is taking a while. I completely forgot that a new version just dropped. So yeah, I forgot that I need to download the new version. Like I keep telling you, I don't really get to play when I'm not streaming. Streaming is the only time I get to play. It's the only time where like it's not like I force myself, but like I give myself a reason to play the games that I like, because oh, I'm streaming today, gotta stick to the schedule, you know, gotta show my commitment and everything. And I always end up having fun because, you know, playing games is fun. But yeah, the time when I'm not playing games, it really makes me forget about the games that I like. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just that sleepy, so I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to cut this stream short. Also, like, I'll be honest, I'm not really enjoying WoW that much, so I may end up not streaming WoW twice this week. So like on Monday, or at least for you guys, it's gonna be like 2-3 days from now. I think I'm just gonna play Star Rail again. So I'm gonna play Star Rail twice this week. Because I have been forcing myself not to watch any of the trailers or like character teasers or anything. But man, the pics that I've been seeing, the little itty bits of spoilers that I've been getting, all look great. You know, I really can't wait to get caught up with the latest version. It should be like 2.3 now, right? I can't wait till I'm caught up. I now know Firefly is alive, but I don't know what happens after this, after all this. I don't know if Sunday is actually dead. I don't know if Robin is actually dead. I don't know if Aventurine is gonna stay dead. We still don't know where the real Ting Yun is and whether she's actually alive or not. Yeah, so that's gonna be a fun mystery to solve. 82% download. Also, ZZZ, what was it? Zenless Zen Zero looks fun. But yeah, like I said, I'm on a laptop and I'm already considering like uninstalling one of the games I already have. I don't think my laptop can handle 3 games. You know, it's too much for this poor thing. My laptop, she's already doing her best. She's already trying her best. I think I'm gonna just let the music play a little while we wait. I'm being honest, I'm just really tired. Okay, let's just make the music a little louder. Okay.
24 hours later.
Hi, I'm back. uh, yeah. So last night I just couldn't function, and neither could my laptop apparently. Uh, yeah. So I'm moving the Honkai Star Rail stream that I planned for last night to right now, and what else? What else? I Yeah, I had slept for like almost 12 hours. Like, I only just woke up, and like after the fail of a stream last night, I immediately went to sleep. I was exhausted. I'm still kind of tired now, but like not as much as I was last night, and my um my body's actually kind of sore from work. But it matters not. For all that matters is that we're here, we're back for Honkai Star Rail. Last where we left off, we had to say goodbye to Kakavasha, and we are getting quote unquote Robin's POV, or well, not Robin. What was her name? Sparkles pretending to be Robin. Yes, so that should be everything, I think. Oh, also Gallagher probably killed Sunday, maybe. We don't know for sure, but this is why we're gonna play. We're gonna see what happened. Ta-ta! Look at all these notifications. Where's the main claim? Huh. Where's the audio? Huh. Hello. I can't hear anything from the game. Just a sec while I figure this out. Yeah, I can't hear the game. Hold on. Excuse me. Maybe I can try restarting the game. Give me one sec. Hmm. Okay, I think... Yeah, we can hear it now. Yeah! We're back.
So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
Sure, Robin. Let me just get all of these. Let me get this too. Yeah. Still invitation code. I think I'll do that later since it's a web event. Kalis Harmony. Oh, I haven't unlocked this yet. This is... Yeah, this is kind of a spoiler for me now. Oh well, let me just see what you look like. Well, you look like Kalis. You can trial. You know what? I won't trial, at least until I get to the part where I actually get him in the story. What is this? Divergent universe. Okay. Okay, another event. Another event. Okay, guys, give me a second. I need to go do something. Just a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, my cat really hates other cats, and another cat got into our house. So they were fighting. I had to break it up. I had to get the other cat out. It's a long process. Alright, we were doing this. Claim, claim, claim. Yeah, I'll do that later. Alright, Firefly! Fireful fly shine. It looks... Her icon actually looks so cool. The art, I mean, it looks so cool. Nice. Now, unless the end of the story includes Firefly joining us on the Astral Express, I'm afraid I'm not gonna pull for her. Oh, wait, warp. Sure. Yeah, the battle pass. Later. Okay, let's go, Sparkle. Wait. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I want to change you back. Because right now, physical Kalis is my best and my most favorite Kalis. Cannot view. I wanted to know what your... I don't know what her, like, type is. You know, what her, yeah, what her path and also her... like, this type. Yeah, I want to know what her type is, too. I can't tell. Because unlike Genshin, like Star Rail characters, their clothes don't really indicate their like elemental types too much, I think. What does your E look like? E?
Let the show begin.
Oh. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it follows her. Ah, that's so cool. Yeah, I wasn't playing when she came out. I was on like my hiatus. Cash spewer? Oh, this looks so pretty. Oh my god. Even though it's not really Robin. What's this? No? That's all? Cool. Thank you. Disperse gifts to comfort the people.
The
Okay.
family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void.
So I'm guessing you are not an organic life form if you know, have to differentiate like that. And also Intellitron. I'm thinking that's where this android is from.
The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality.
Alright, this is still in the dream.
Dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears that
I
the
mean, there was
set has
never a
seen
point
many
in
great
staying in the
events.
first place.
And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss
Okay.
Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem.
I mean, technically, the problem's already resolved since the problem maker is gone. But he wasn't the main problem, you know?
The family can
He was
try
just
their
causing
best
chaos to point out
protect
the
their
main
reputation,
problem.
But as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests
Come on, my
come
guy,
to
you're an
Penacony to enjoy
Intellitron.
the
You're smarter than
dreamscapes.
this.
They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations.
I
Rest
keep forgetting what
assured,
this button does, but
to
I'm
express
pretty
our
sure
apologies,
it's
the family
her
has arranged
self-destruct
this gift
button
for
or
the
something.
guests.
This
Thank
is a
you for
bomb, right?
understanding.
Do I get to talk to this other guest who just stayed quiet this whole time? No? Okay. Let me
You've
photobomb.
had quite a bit to drink. Are you sure
I mean,
you're okay?
I am a celebrity. I'm sure you'd prefer to take pictures of me.
Doesn't matter how much
No?
you
Okay.
drink in a dream.
Veteran Bloodhound family member, rookie Bloodhound family member. Okay.
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and
I guess you're not
I'm
caught
still
up
not
in
too
pop
used to
culture,
working on
huh?
the streets.
You don't
I
recognize
didn't
the
realize it was
Robin?
you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so
They are
far,
used to it?
no
Well,
threats have
I
been
guess
detected.
it is the dreamscape.
We can expect order to be
Literally
restored
anything
soon.
can happen, or like they should expect that anything can happen.
Rest
I guess.
assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Oh, so they know that the one who cut through the sky was Acheron? Like, were there cameras there or something? Like, if no one else was there, or like the incident wasn't broadcast, they could have just guessed that it was maybe one of the Astral Express who cut the sky, right?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth,
Phew! Ah,
everyone's
excuse
been
me.
talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the
I
family.
still don't get what the point of them,
planet
or
of
the
festivities
clockmaker,
has indeed run
inviting
into some
so
trouble.
many other factions to Penacony
Representative
is.
from
Like,
the
wait, well,
IPC.
why? What are they planning?
He's trying to regain
I can't
ownership
guess at
of
all.
Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did
Of
not
course,
agree.
blame the IPC.
The result
because
of the
everything
failed
is their fault anyway.
negotiations is as you see
Those
it now.
colonizers.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Well,
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and I'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy,
it really is
please tell
interesting
them on
to
my
see how
behalf
the
that
IPC
protecting the dreamscape
isn't really
requires
seen in a
everyone's help.
maybe not the best light by at least by the factions that we've met so far. Like the Xianzhou, they're basically doing all right without the IPC, and so they don't really care about the IPC. Urilo 6, I don't think they have the best view of the IPC now, especially after like they tried to basically colonize or like take over Penacony. And now, yeah, the family, of course, doesn't like the IPC because they used to be like an IPC prison, right? Or at least IPC sanctioned. So, I don't know what the Knights think of them. The Galaxy Rangers all seem to be doing their own thing. What else? Herda Space Station is under the IPC, right? So I guess she doesn't really count. what was the Void Rangers, or like the Nukes faction? They hate everyone and everyone hates them, so that's fair.
This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too.
Oh,
Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
even the way she said that sounds so sinister. Great job, VA.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
If trouble comes
Good for
knocking
you,
on our
miss.
door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the Dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Alright, we're counting on you. Oh, I should have checked if they say anything
I
else.
can't believe I
Okay.
received a
If trouble comes knocking,
Okay, they say the same thing. Alright. Guest.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
What do you mean you didn't expect to meet a fan? He just said you're a cosmic superstar, and well, right now Penacony is open to a bunch of factions for the Charmony Festival. Of course, at least one of them's gonna be your fan.
I can't
Or at
believe I'm
least,
actually
I
meeting
don't
the
know,
real Robin!
100 of them.
Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with
The
everyone.
great one.
If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse.
I forgot the Harmony Eon's name, actually.
Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
You know what? This guy didn't even mention the recent mishap. So she, she's kind of showing her hand here, being so eager to point out what happened and then, give people these little boxes, these little buttons.
Are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched.
I mean, you are in a dream.
Plus, I met that generous gentleman.
Oh,
He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
oh, so you're one of the guys that Aventurine gave the jewel to.
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Is that Sparkle's VA or Robin's VA? I can't really tell.
Miss
The
Robin?
one saying this.
Still, I suppose I
Okay,
should
this is
keep
back
on
to
helping
Robin's
everyone.
VA at least.
I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Huh? What was I just doing?
Oh.
And, who might you be, miss?
Here, take this,
Ooh.
little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family. Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you.
He's not even
You
trying to
never
hide it
know.
anymore.
Something very exciting might happen.
There's no one else behind her, so I'm guessing she's got him stuck in a genjutsu or something. Back to Kalis. In the meantime,
We're back to where it all began.
hey,
You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony. It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard,
what's with the long pauses? Okay.
I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Her face is too happy for this tone that she's using with her voice. Yeah, are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared you.
Like, I know we saw Sam immediately after Firefly was stabbed, but, you know, that doesn't mean that she didn't get stabbed.
I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme? In that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils.
Oh, so there's like an alternate dreamscape then? One that guests supposedly cannot access?
So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme.
Silverwolf, it's been so
I
long.
instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script, and I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria miasma exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality.
Okay, so then wait, if Firefly's been okay the entire time, like, or at least her dream self has been okay this entire time, what about the body that the family supposedly found? Like, they said they found Robin's, and they found another person's, right? So if it wasn't Firefly's body, then who else was killed?
But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed.
Well, that's good at least.
I was still alive.
Oh.
And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles.
I wonder if that's where Robin and Sunday ended up too, then.
And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield.
I mean, it worked.
And after, all my attempts proved futile. It wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape.
You all?
That I
As
was
in
able to
Welt
awaken you
and
your companions
Himiko
one
and
by one.
March are also somewhere in the abyssal depths of the dreamscape? Well, at least you did wake them up. That's
and
nice.
That's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I am very confused.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you.
How about you just tell me everything first, like including all the things that happened before you arrived to Penacony? Like why you actually came here? What for? Is it really just to find death? Why do you want to find death? And, you know, work on proving it to me after.
Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times.
Instructions unclear. I am now in a coma.
3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
Okay, let's open your eyes. Don't trust her. What screech? So what? Did Kalis also get impaled by that death thing? So is this implying that death doesn't actually kill people? Because like because like everyone who got impaled, or supposedly only five, maybe only five, it only happened to Firefly, but supposedly everyone who gets impaled will go to like this part of of the dreamscape, like the what I assume was the prison. So is Death just trying to imprison everyone again? Like, is Death supposed to be a warden or something? So then what's Gallagher? One echo stands out. Okay. What memories? What are you seeing, Kalis? Also, where's Black Swan? We haven't seen her in so long.
I never knew you could do this.
You mean drive? Hey, Blade.
Do you have a driver's license?
Does he need a driver's license?
I do.
Oh, he does.
That is surprising.
He's just as conversational as ever.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
Like I said, does he need a driver's
No,
license?
it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
Are you sure you should be driving?
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
Yes, feel free to hench it.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body. Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
The two most quiet people of in the Stellaron Hunters. This is what happens when you force two introverts together.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
So you guys can actually access this script. Like Elio isn't the only one who can like read it and then tell you guys about it.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before. It's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
I'm guessing Blade's death, or like his ideal death, isn't the same as the one from Penacony.
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Okay, so Blade's script doesn't have an ending, basically. It's blank, like the final page is blank, supposedly.
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
Yeah, that's fair.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Honestly, this is cute, seeing the two of them together interacting like this. This is adorable.
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end.
That's a depressing thought.
But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do.
Can you?
We all have this right, don't we?
You have the right, but can you? Since you guys basically know everything that's gonna happen for the rest of your life now?
After today,
Rest of your lives?
Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future. you'll receive an invitation.
I mean, the Everflame Mansion is gonna disappear too, since, you know, Acheron kills them all.
That's your next stop.
Or at least she kills the leader.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I wonder if Penacony is actually where Firefly first meets Kalis, because I know it's been heavily implied that the Trailblazer actually, you know, was actually a part of the Stellaron Hunters at one time, or at least he was a part of them long enough for Blade to have met him. I wonder if Firefly joined after Kalis or Stell already left.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Nous. Erudition.
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
I was about to wonder, wait, where did Clara come from? That's not Clara, that's Firefly. Hey, Grandpa Yang.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles.
What's with all the long
It
pauses
abides by a certain
in
rule.
Firefly's dialogue?
Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef.
Okay, so if the Clockmaker really is the one behind death, then he wants people to go back to the old prison Penacony? But why? I thought he was one of the people who, like, you know, helped free everyone. Unless this really is a new Clockmaker, and, well, the fact that no one could find him makes sense now if he's just been here this whole time. Also, why would he take just anyone? Like, he went after Firefly, who's not a part of... okay, it may make sense for him to go after Robin and Sunday, since they are part of the family who are supposedly descendants of the prisoners of Penacony, but why would he go after Firefly then? Because Firefly is actually, you know, a Stellaron hunter who's not even supposed to be here in the first place. And did Death really take all of the Astral Express crew? Why didn't it get Acheron? And, like, what happened to Aventurine? Did he actually die? Did he not meet quote-unquote death? He just died?
Every
And he's in
emergence
purgatory
of
or
that
something
name
now?
is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux
Well, it
Reef
could be
is
because,
where it brings
you know,
its
Aventurine was
captives,
cut down
it's
by
likely
Acheron.
that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
Okay, so I guess it does make sense why Aventurine wouldn't be here, because Acheron was the one who, you know, killed him. And she's an emanator of nihility, so I guess it would... that would mean that Aventurine would go to the afterlife of nihility. The purgatory thing that he was in.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed.
How many people are in here, actually?
But from the whispers of the residents.
Residents?
I've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
It's that
Gallagher.
man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him.
I wonder if the people in here are the people who make up Gallagher, you know, all the bits and pieces that he's a part of, that he's from. He's supposed to be some kind of homunculus or chimera, right?
Himiko and March have already made a move.
Okay,
Get ready. We're about to set off.
let's go. I am very, very
real
curious to see what's
dreamscape.
happening. What's gonna
Land
happen
of
after
the
this.
exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Yeah, we should. Let me get this first. Let me get this for Danheng, who's apparently gonna be here very, very soon. Wait, can I check? I can! The map! Dreamflux Reef. Okay. Okay, let's talk to...
Keep at it.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, gimme. Yeah, okay. No, that doesn't do it. I wasted an E. Oh no. Firefly.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
Yeah, let's try
Two
first.
reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go.
I mean, I think you did a pretty good job because, like, Sam never fought the Astral Express. Sam just fought Kalis.
That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly, and not Sam.
Yeah, I'm not taking it personally. It's okay, buddy.
Thank you. Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy.
Huh. So this is the whole reason why you're here?
That the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you.
So the whole reason why you were trying to find the Watchmaker's legacy was so that you could eventually hand it over to Kalis.
Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons.
Oh, I'm guessing that includes the one that's inside of him.
But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
Okay, I don't get what that means. So, yeah, what's with this persona you've got? Not a persona, I guess. What would Sam be? Her role-playing persona?
Do you still remember the medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
A Firefly Type 4 strategic assault mech.
Damn. Okay, this is one of the relic sets, right?
It is the cradle of my vitality.
Or artifact sets.
And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was how I should have looked to the rest of the world.
What's with all these long pauses? Girl, breathe.
The time scale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality.
Oh.
So we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep. And you could get lost in this memory zone.
I wonder if the sensitivity to Memoria is like something Kalis himself is a condition that Kalis himself has, or if it's something to do with the Stellaron. Grandpa, help!
Something
I'm
on your
scared.
mind? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, why isn't
No wonder Miss
Acheron here?
Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath.
That's
But
a May
the
for you,
fact that
a right in
Aventurine's
May.
power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected.
Ah.
Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron. And given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
Okay, I'll choose to believe in her and Aventurine.
During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons.
Ah, right.
But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the Watchmaker.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, why did he bring up the Watchmaker then? I mean, he was implying that the Watchmaker was the one who created death, right? So, maybe that's why?
And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious.
Okay.
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information.
Okay.
Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know.
I
That
guess.
being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate.
Yeah, I mean, her telling you all that should be a good, I guess, indicator of her being trustful, or at least she's trying to like extend an olive branch, letting you guys know that, hey, I really am trying to help you guys. So if you don't believe me, maybe you could use this information against me someday or something.
But she didn't reveal all her secrets.
Yeah, I figured.
I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments.
Yeah, we're still not exactly sure how she got into the dreamscape or onto Penacony at all without an invitation. I mean, even Akron, she killed a bunch of people to get an invitation, so how could Firefly just stow away?
I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
I'm ready now! Let's go! Yep. We really are in the slums, boys. Did you get killed too?
Welcome to heaven. Dreams, true or false, all are ephemeral.
Go home, you're drunk.
Might as well drink more Soul Glad instead.
I wonder if you're also an Intella run or whatever it was called. Tip of water drop? Okay, it's soaking, drip drip drip. Some starts to be extinguished that it's to be born. We also see life bloom. Life that only belongs to this place. A small point come to trace and look up the heavens would they be by a single broken water pipe. When the time comes to water in this pipe, to find object. Almost impossible to obtain. If that's the case, why not? Take it. Okay. Okay. Kalis, don't drink the dirty water, Kalis. Can I drink the dirty water? Literature. Christ hate. Oh my god. This ticking. Wait, I want to see if he actually eventually drinks it. Okay. Okay, so it's all just repeated. Can I talk to you guys? Robbers? There are robbers here? I guess not everyone here is muddled and confused. Another patch of dream bubbles. One day, everything that belongs to us. How did all these people get here? Are these all people who've been, like, impaled by death?
Keep going straight down this alley, and it'll lead to an elevator.
Lucky.
It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
There's even a kid here. Okay, no more. Huh. Nice. Yeah, no more exploring. Let's just go. What does this say? Where am I supposed to go? Behind here?
What a huge clock key.
Whoa.
Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Goodbye, huge clocky. Oh, no, we can still see him. Damn. Investigate. Investigate what? Did I miss something? Oh,
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape.
I know, right?
And all beyond the family's reach.
Wait, can I go back down? I want to see what I missed. I can't
The atmosphere
go back
in
down.
this fortress is
It's a
pretty
fortress?
different from that in the beautiful dream.
Yeah.
When
You
I
could say
first
that
saw
again.
it, I was in awe too.
How did all these people get here?
The sky
Or
here, it's like
did these people never
a
leave?
reflection of the 12 dreamscapes.
The 12
What's even more
dreamscapes.
bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas.
Then how did these people get
The
here?
layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
How is that possible?
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps.
Hello, hello. Okay,
Hard
I
not
just
to
wanted to check my
speculate
head.
on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
What others? You mean March?
Take a right turn at the end
Himiko
of this
and
road
March?
and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
She?
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation.
And I figured this is also part of your
In
script.
the
You
meantime,
have to leave them for a bit.
I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later.
Give us your phone number!
Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
Mika!
He's right over there.
With Clocky.
The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
Mika! No, not Mika, Misha. That's soon.
Perfectly legal for me to stay in.
I'm jealous. I'm sure Kalis is very jealous right now. Like, I want to be in a trash can too! Misha? Misha, yeah.
You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hi, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might this be?
You can see him now.
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
I'd rather not. You are still young at heart.
Your, memory zone meme?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here.
Hmm?
How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public.
So you can just come and go as you like,
Wonder
Misha?
If it has something to do with Sleepy.
Like, I get how Clocky could be here and in the normal dreamscape. Like, I mean, it is Clocky. He's always been sus, but Misha.
So, this is your home?
So you live and sleep here and then go to the other dreamscape for work?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
So it's not just you who comes and goes?
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Oh, so Gallagher has also been going back and forth. Yeah, Gallagher
Based
again,
on the
huh?
description, that meme is indisputably death.
Or
Nightmare
Sleepy.
for the family, but
That's his name,
for
it's
the
cute.
people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it
Oh.
would never hurt anyone.
So the family... I'm guessing Sunday doesn't know this, because Sunday also thinks it's, you know, literal death and that his sister is dead, but supposedly someone in the family I'm guessing their hive mind boss or something knows that Sleepy is just a way for people to go between the beautiful dream and this dream. Then I guess it does make sense why they're being very cautious and why they don't want any of their guests to get impaled by Sleepy.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
Does it really still count as a missing persons case if Firefly is right there?
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and
Sunday?
specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Oh.
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
I'm guessing Misha knew all along that the Robin in the beautiful dream is a fake Robin, and that the real Robin was here this whole
If
time.
you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
Oh.
If it's
Yeah,
not
she
too much
sounds like
trouble.
she's okay.
Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Can't you guys just call them? I mean, do phones not work here?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream. But its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children.
Mrs.
She
Grace?
won't be leaving anytime soon. So there should be enough time.
All right then, we'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the
Lucky
answer
is
to
still
both
just
murder
there.
cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony.
They were
As for
never
the
murdered.
intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
Yeah, he's not a murderer, but he's definitely kidnapping people. Sleepy.
No idea. But its connection to Gallagher is worth digging into. Regardless, we have to find him.
I wonder if Sleepy really is just clumsy or careless, so he doesn't really, pay attention to who he's sending to and from dreams, to who he's sending between dreamscapes, or he's targeting. Sorry, I can't speak. Or he's targeting specific people, because someone told him to. He's just following
Say,
all orders.
You mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
Well, not just me. Misha.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
I mean, you could be.
Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
I'm guessing it's not being young at heart. I'm guessing it's just that, Clocky can be seen by everyone in this dreamscape. Okay. In the Dreamflux. So Dreamscape and Dreamflux. There's a difference. Where are we going? Are we supposed to find March?
Everyone, look!
Oh.
From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
Is this where... No, I don't think this is where Aventurine went to, but it does look very pretty. It's bluer than the place where Aventurine went.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Misha, are you sure this place is safe?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone.
This huge hole.
I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Kami? I'm guessing she's gonna be a future playable character. Do I want to listen? They look like they're having a deep conversation. Is this Miss Kami?
Look, there she is.
I hear singing. Also, Miss Kami has a halo. So is she part of the family, like Robin? And the bartender, and Sunday, and Hello?
My calculations are finally done.
In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
You sure? Sounds kinda apocalyptic for this world, for this dreamscape. Also sounds kind of, you know, conspiracy theory-esque.
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet?
Huh?
This place is about to disappear.
Really? Yeah, she and Mika don't seem out of it at all. Like, some guests seem out of it, but it could just be because they're drunk. Well, you know, people like these two seem very aware of their surroundings and can still think clearly, apparently.
I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics, and this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago.
Was it?
But now, it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely.
Okay, that's a bad thing?
But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed. And
Okay.
it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side.
So, huh.
By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method,
Madame
I finally obtained
Rosalina's
accurate
Memoria
results.
measurement method.
After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux reef will cease to exist. It will disintegrate like a melting glacier, and then fuse with the sweet dream fragments on that side of the void.
Is that a bad thing? I mean, other than people possibly getting hurt and sucked into?
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
So this is like a Chicken Little situation where she believes that the world will end soon and, you know, it could cause people to panic and only to turn out that she was wrong.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
He just asked who she is. Of course he's not a fan.
We're
of course he
very
doesn't
interested
know
in
who
Madame
she is.
Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Yeah, this crazy person. You know what? Forget what I said about her being aware. She's definitely not all here.
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers.
Is she a real person?
Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef.
Oh, I thought she was part of the family
this is
because
her
of the
final
Halo
resting
thing.
Place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the Golden Hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Oh, good luck.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
Should it? Oh, it was? Huh.
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Was she the one nameless that helped everyone escape Penacony then?
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war.
Yeah, she could be one of the, or at least the only nameless who helped
It's people
free
building homes
Penacony.
in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Okay, so...
I felt it. The source is in...
Okay, you're saying the same thing. Who's singing? Oh, you, I think. Galatea. Does she not have a... Sorry. I'm trying to zoom in. Does she not have a face? Oh, she does. Oh my god, I was starting to freak out. I thought, oh my god, this person singing doesn't have a face. March!
Let me go!
Huh?
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you two. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here.
He's one of the family.
He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go! Let me go!
Is he the spokesperson that the
in my life.
family hive mind used?
After death.
Oh, so he was taken by Sleepy too. Huh. I wonder if all of the family that gathered to talk to Acheron, you know, the one the hive mind used, are those like bodies of the people who've been taken down here?
Well,
not bodies since they were in the dreamscape.
Me? A ghost? Don't make me hit you.
Don't turn me into a ghost too, March.
He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Why is there a graffiti of Clocky pointing to somewhere back there? That's
Dear
sus.
guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
He's not a guest, right? He's a member of the family.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the Papeshi.
Opeshi? What do you mean? What's wrong with sleeping in dreams?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters. All the dead are right here. All of them.
I like the shaking animation they gave him. It looks really smooth.
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
Calm down, kid. Oh. Wait, we're actually fighting something? The fuck?
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed.
We're actually fighting?
There is no other choice.
March, what did you do? You summoned them.
This is our chance.
You won't get away.
Time for some hardship. Stand down. I'm
Ow.
fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
He passed out.
Oh.
His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call.
What do you mean forcing a wake-up
But
call?
we can't just leave this man here.
Man?
Can we take him somewhere safe?
We can ask Jessie for help.
Jessie?
I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
Like the real dreamscape?
No! At this rate, the family will be done for! Done for!
Okay, so in this place we get steaming manhole covers. Cool. Nancy, music shop proprietress. This thing is Nancy? Okay. Hey Nancy. Goodbye, Nancy. Ooh.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor. Try
Nice
to
hat.
you too.
Jessie. Kuloda. Interstellar cowgirl. Okay. Jessie.
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
It's always evening.
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
It's not our fault.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Asdana.
Do such things often happen here?
That's the name of the prison, right? So they still call this place Asdana?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady march? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin.
Oh.
She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
So there are other people like Robin? I thought she was, you know, part of, a member of the family. So maybe she was adopted?
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
Yeah, where is she now?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from
like
neighboring
Firefly?
star systems.
So
I
like
heard
Firefly.
that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when
Family
Dreamflux
arrived?
Reef took shape,
Wait,
it
I
was
thought the
center
family
of
were
all
just
dreamscapes
descendants
in
of the
Penacony.
prisoners. Huh.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Dreamflux and Dreamscape.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
It seems that the people who actually live down here are very aware of where they are and what's going on, and this place's relationship with the dreamscape. It's just the people who got here by accident are who are still kind of out of it, labor. Yeah, I'll explore in my own time.
This is where we split
is what I
up.
keep saying.
She can't be too far away.
But I never have enough time. Hey, Himiko, who are you talking to?
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Mika?
Himiko, here they are.
Is this the clockmaker? Sorry, the clockmaster? The new clockmaster? You know? Mikhail and now Micah, maybe?
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles.
And also, like,
Micah,
this
these are my companions.
gear clock thingy on his chest. Are you the new clockmaster?
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
Hey. You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony.
Oh.
We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 Dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
The Gravekeeper?
Gravekeeper?
Yeah, that's what I said, March.
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs.
Okay.
My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too
There are
modest,
graves
Micah.
here?
When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place,
Dream
you're
chasers.
the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Huh? What?
On that note, Mr. Mika,
Who was
which
that? Who was that
tombstones are you
awkwardness?
referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones.
Oh.
But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there.
Wait, we're supposed to meet Robin first,
but
right?
before that, you have an important guest joining you.
Robin?
An important guest? Who could it be?
Hey.
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
I remember when this place was all...
I hope I'm going the right way. Oh, we are Robin!
There she is.
Oh. I didn't mean to cut you off, sorry.
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh,
Hey,
I
Robin.
can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
Oh.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
So, I guess even though they come to, or like they live, I guess, in Dreamflux Reef, their real bodies are still in reality, and they, like, live with the other people in reality. They live with the people who go to the dreamscape too. So then how come none of the people here have talked to the people who go to the dreamscape? Do they get separated in reality too? Are they, like, do they not interact?
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony.
Nutrition
And
center?
as for
She
Gary,
works?
He's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family.
Oh, not old enough?
If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way,
I
they're
wonder
still
for-
relying on their own strength.
I wonder for the kid who's blind, like, is she not blind in the dreamscape? Or, like, is she still blind because, like, she can't really imagine anything here, I guess? I don't know how to say it, but I'm just asking if she's also blind in the dream.
And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic.
Well, it's nice to know that the Dreamflux is actually helping people.
You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
Huh, ironic for a member of the family to, you know, preach that dreams shouldn't be everything, shouldn't be the end-all be-all.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew.
I wonder if Robin knows that Sunday's
I heard my
here.
disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm
did.
really sorry about that.
You should be.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Are you?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana.
So you also still call it Asdana?
And now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Okay.
Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, The boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward.
Huh.
But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in the dream, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond.
So it sounds like the family heads are keeping stuff from Sunday too.
Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here.
So you weren't like killed or taken out by surprise, you were actually looking for Sleepy?
The land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
I guess it would make sense why they wouldn't want people to come to the Dreamflux, especially if it's just ruins of the old prison.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream.
Why do you hate to admit it?
It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream.
So they don't want people to leave?
This is not the
Like
strong
after the Charmony
defending
Festival,
the weak,
people aren't allowed to
but
leave?
rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony.
Why do they want people to stay anyway?
Those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to
Does she even
conceive
know
of another
Acheron?
entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
So, something that surpasses an emanator. Sorry. Could it be a Stellaron? Or maybe even an Eon?
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance. But as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something.
Maybe it's another Ravager?
Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all.
So
Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer.
I wonder if she's ever met Mikhail then. The way she talks like this, does that imply that they've met?
I've decided to forgo my role, and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Sure, good on you. As long as you're not, you know, going against some, legal agreement or something, and you're not gonna get in trouble for this.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
A bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony
Oh,
doves
is that
don't
what
live here.
the Charmony Festival is named after?
How did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
In your room.
Ask
Oh.
the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see.
Oh?
What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One?
Interpreters of the Great
To the
One.
point
So they're
that
not
they've
emanators, I
forgotten
guess.
how to enjoy their dessert.
Dessert?
Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
I know the music makes it sound like this is a sweet, you know, flashback, but this kind voice sounds very, very sinister and doesn't match the music at all.
But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small enough.
Is that supposed to be the watchmaker, clockmaster, whatever?
It didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds belong to the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
Why are you talking to these children so creepily, my guy?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Better to have a short life being free than to have a long life locked up.
Ah, I see.
That's why prison is supposed to be a punishment.
Is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably
Why do you
know,
sound so sinister, my man?
doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars.
That's cool.
We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground, so to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air.
This guy is just basically teaching these kids about evolution.
After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
Never looked back to the ground again.
You mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
He really just
think
sounds so
people believe
sinister.
Birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
That's an interesting way of showing their different ideals.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
So
We will
sinister,
take
man.
good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood?
Mr. Gopherwood?
There's one thing I don't quite understand.
Why are you here? You don't live here.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
This is what every parent wonders. Should I allow my child the freedom to fuck up? To fuck around and find out? The answer should be yes. It should be.
Talking in your sleep, birdie? Time to wake up.
Oh, is this Sunday's POV?
You look a little unsteady. Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that?
Yeah, Gallagher isn't a serial killer after all.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
I mean, technically you didn't do it. It was Sleepy, right?
If you wanted to kill me,
You wouldn't give me the chance to speak.
Watchmaker, that's
Just
his
tell me your
name.
demands, lackey
I
of the
keep
watchmaker.
I keep thinking that Mikhail is called the Clock Master. No, it's Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families.
Dream
Looks like I
Master,
made
that's
the right
the
choice.
hive mind of the family.
Choice.
You are
To
aware
show you all
of my
this willingly.
see through my fictionology. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
So
The
right
fact that
now,
the
the
famous
main
Robin has chosen my
factions
side.
fighting it out are
Plus,
the Dream
some clues
Master's
about a
faction
traitor
and
a
the
bright
Watchmaker's
future for
faction.
Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
So there's only one traitor then.
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is
Your sister.
sense of justice inside of you.
Your ideals. Riso, no?
Show me Robin first.
Riso.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh? Firefly, you have great comedic timing.
What's your trick this time?
Huh?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
She looks so small compared to these two.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Oh, the grave.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
So, these are either the graves for the previous watchmakers or for the nameless who ended up staying on Penacony.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
Is this grave
When
blank?
Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars.
Ah.
They were the heroes who saved Asdana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
So I guess, you know, sweet dreams are like faking paradise, like the dreamscape could be considered a prison too by a lot of people, I guess.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
They're gone.
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
Rosalina.
Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the
Tiernan.
people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Asdana, Tiernan picked up the way of the Trailblaze again.
Oh.
Led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
Ugh, those bugs again.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
Maybe because the person it was meant for is still alive?
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday.
I mean, it hasn't happened yet then?
Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Hey! Everyone's here, kinda. Okay, okay, I don't see March Welter. The others here. Then Okay, let's listen to these two first.
There's no need for words. You're safe, and that's all that matters.
Honestly, it's very heartwarming to see that he actually really does care about his sister. Aw. Micah?
Well, I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Bye, Mr. who I'm pretty sure is actually the watchmaker. Misha.
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
Hey, it's your ass. Firefly.
I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
Alright, explain yourself, sir.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh? Is it that obvious?
Yeah.
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Or, the way I interpret it is that, you know, his face is saying, I know something you don't.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything.
Let it come clean already. Stop beating around the bush.
Siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions.
Then answer them.
Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef.
The founder?
The deputy of the Watchmaker. And the one who sent out that invitation.
You founded the Dreamflux Reef?
As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
History fictionologist.
History fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true.
Almost?
Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Or at least it's what they believe to be true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony.
Is this your way of luring out the Dream Master or the Watchmaker or both?
Well, it all boils down to something very familiar.
Oh my god, it's another Stellaron.
The Stellaron.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
Other than the big hole that's in the middle of the Dreamflux, am I right?
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means? How keen. Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with Stellarons. A sweet dream doesn't come out of thin
another
air.
Stellaron.
Think of the memory zone.
I guess it makes sense why the Stellaron hunters would be here
then.
then.
Of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island.
Okay.
To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
But a disaster that was, you know, carefully manipulated and controlled to become something pretty.
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play.
But who came up with it in the first place?
The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power. and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With 2 of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity.
I'm guessing his rivals is what eventually became the Dream Master.
By the time a representative from the Montour Systems family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
So this was back when outsiders were welcome to Penacony. I'm guessing you were like basically emanating that, you know, just repeating what the Watchmaker did by inviting outsiders.
How did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland?
I'm guessing it's the big hole in the middle of the dreamscape that we just saw.
It's people's lives.
Oh.
The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
This zoom in towards the bottom half of his face is going on for too long. It would be more enticing, you know, if he had any actual lips or any actual facial hair. This just looks like, you know, a drawing.
Confusion, laziness, and cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose.
So Penacony eventually became a land of I forgot what the term is, but basically people who only overindulge themselves in pleasure. I forgot the term. Hold on, this is gonna get to me forever. I need to know. What's the name? People who overindulge in pleasure. What's the definition of an indulgent lifestyle? Hedonism, right. Penacony just became a place for hedonists. Sis. I can't
At my
speak.
wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic memory zone. Over the years, I fabricated a meme within this dream for our use.
Sleepy?
Dormancy.
Oh.
That's its real name. We exploited a loophole.
So it's called Sleepy,
You
Death,
see,
and
regular
Dormancy?
people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
Okay.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
But why not only invite... Well, I guess if he only invited the Astral Express, that would be more suspicious. But yeah, his true targets would just be, you know, the Astral Express, since they are kind of known for sealing off Stellarons.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy.
What's the
Since
legacy
this
then?
is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
It's not a real thing?
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
Oh, in that case, I don't want it.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
Is it the big hole that we just saw?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Does he? Because it sounds like he's just as clueless as everyone else.
Mr. Wings holds all the answers.
Hey, Mr. Chicken Wings. Oh wait, did you Firefly?
As I suspected, the core of this issue lies within the Stellaron.
What's with all of your long pauses? Also, the core of every issue seems to be a Stellaron.
You
Misha.
all look quite serious. Is there anything I can do to help?
Maybe not now, buddy. You know, I'm starting to wonder if maybe Misha is actually the watchmaker. You know, she's just taken on a more small and unassuming and unthreatening form. Misha, are you actually a 5-star disguised as a 4-star? Like Dan Heng? Do I have Misha? I'm pretty sure I got Misha. I think Misha was a free character at one point, right? I don't remember. Yeah, I didn't get to. I don't read this. I don't read. I can't read.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
I'm guessing he doesn't know.
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
As I suspected, it's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
The edifice?
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
I knew that guy had a really suspiciously creepy voice.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Huh.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds.
Oh, so...
We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony.
Probably because he saw that you guys had a connection with the Harmony, and, you know, having people with a genuine connection with the Harmony helps sell the fact that Penacony is a part of the Harmony faction.
But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself.
You may not have a choice considering the fact that Sparkles is right now, you know, pretending to be you. So, it could still be you singing.
For the paradise in our dreams.
Kind of.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of
What's
the Oak
with all
family,
these zoom-ins into
I'm
their
responsible for ensuring
non-existent lips?
Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony...
What do you mean, if?
I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
Okay, good luck,
The
I
enemies
guess.
you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Mr. Trailblazer?
Also, considering the fact that we're the only ones who know how to seal off a Stellaron, you know, I surrender. Oh my god. All of these answers are good. This one.
Come on, don't crack jokes at such a serious moment.
Rest
What
assured,
makes you think I'm not being
sitting
serious,
on the
March?
sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations.
Should
and
being
could
the
make all the
keyword.
difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
I wonder when
Everyone,
Danheng and
let's
Fu
gather
are gonna
over
get here.
We still need to make some preparations.
Okay, I think this is a good time for me to stop. Yeah, it's been almost 2 hours. This was fun. But, I have so many questions. But yeah, I gotta go soon. Yeah, let's look at this. Okay. It wasn't? Oh, right, by the watchmaker. Okay, yeah, I'll leave that for later. Okay, yeah, I think this is as far as I'll go for today. So, this was fun. Yeah, since I was, I couldn't stream yesterday, for tomorrow, I'm gonna stream, Starrail, and then Monday I'm gonna stream Wuthering Waves. So then goodbye. I hope you have a good day or night or sweet dreams wherever you are. Not Penacony kind of sweet dreams, but actual sweet dreams. Goodbye.